Hello, community. Welcome to Clearly Connected Tarot. Through this channel, you can connect with clarity to your highest good. Thank you so much for being here. I missed you all. I have been in transition. I am in a temporary location, but I am recording. I am bringing content because, as you all know, if you've been here, this is what I love to do. And so thank you for being patient and waiting for this reading. If you have been waiting, thank you. Okay, so I am working with my audio. I'm working with my video. I'm hoping that I do have a new microphone, so I hope that the audio is much better. Let me know if it is better, let me know. If it's not, oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. And I know the angles were might have been a little bit weird today, but I think group one's camera angle was a little strange. Bear with me, all right? Again, I so very much appreciate being able to spend this time with you. All right, what's the reading today? We are doing What Are They Feeling? This is a time sensitive for this channel. This means that we are looking at, as of right now, as soon as you hit that click button, what are they feeling? So it's not meant to be in the past or the future, it's right now. And I got to tell you, the readings really felt at the moment. They felt very present, okay? We have three groups. The first group is the Black Quartz Heart. The second group is the Black Obsidian Ball, and the third group is the Orange Selenite. When you are ready, you can choose your groups. You can also mix and match and go through the groups as you choose. You can also, if you get into a group, a couple of things about my readings, if you're new here. If you choose a group, you can go into a different group. If it doesn't feel right to you, always take what's yours. But often the reading evolves, it progresses, it goes through several different interpretations that are aligned, but they for sure don't always end up where they begin. And so I invite you to stay if you so choose. All right. In any case, again, thank you for being here. I didn't even say thank you to subscribe. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to those who have hit the like button. Thank you for just being here. All right. And I, again, hope that these readings are of support to you. Remember, you are safe. You are loved. And when you choose, you may open your heart. I'll see you in your reading. Hello, Group 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm so glad to have you here. If you did not listen to the intro, I have not posted for a while. I've been in transition, and I'm in a temporary location right now, so I'm hoping that you can hear me okay. I have a new microphone set up, and I hope that you can see everything well through the video, and I'm very much looking forward to the reading. Okay, let's get started. You chose the Black Quartz Heart. This is What Are They Feeling? What are they feeling? We're going to do this time sensitive for what are they feeling right now. And let's get started. We're going to start with the Rider-Waite-Smith pre-shuffled and then move into more tarot and oracle as guided. All right, Four of Cups in reverse. I like that Four of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. All right, checking that. Page of Cups. Look at all these cups. Wow, okay. And then Page of Wands. All right. So this is definitely someone who is just starting to kind of like rev up. Just starting to get things in motion. Just starting to kind of get on board with their emotions. I feel like there was already like a lot of emotion involved with all of these cups, but I feel like now's the moment where they're suddenly realizing that they can actually be in touch with their feelings. They can be in touch with their emotions. I feel like this is a person who maybe is not all the time used to being in their emotions, but see, the interesting thing here, Group 1, is that we're moving from the Ace of Cups in reverse all the way up to the Page of Cups. Now, the Aces and the Pages have a lot in common. So we're going to take a look at this. This is very, very interesting. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So if you are wondering if this person, how they're feeling about you, I'm going to tell you that it looks like this person definitely has feelings for you. They definitely want to be in contact with you, communication with you. They definitely want to somehow, it looks like, there's like passion, there's interest, this person. I feel like it's like they have this feeling of just kind of like the passion is there, and then this question in their minds. Not a question about you, but more a question about like, well, how do I do this? How do I show this person, or how do I tell them? Okay, let's look more about that question mark also. Okay, so let's get started. With the Angel Answers cards, I'm going to do a little bit of clarifying for the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. The Ace of Cups in reverse. So we have within the next few months. All right, that's a time card coming out, and get more information. So it's very possible that for some of you, this person has over the last few months been watching you. They've been thinking to themselves, is this the person that might be my person? Is this the person? Now this is making more sense as we go a little bit further into this group one. Is this the person that I could maybe be committed to, be married to, or have a relationship with, spend my time with? Any of those scenarios are going to work here for what's being shown right now. And this is a time factor. There is this, it's almost a magical time factor. So I'm getting this feeling for some of you, there's like this time speeding up. I feel like for some of you, it's like you started dating, maybe there was, and it feels like time passed really quickly. And before you knew it, it's like, oh, I can't believe we've been seeing each other. And so, right, we're looking at this person's feeling. I feel like this is coming from your person. Like, time with you is going so quickly because they're enjoying their time with you so much. But at the same time, they've been enjoying the time, but they haven't been necessarily committed within this time frame. And so now it's like, wow, this person is still has my interest, and I still want to be romantic with this person, and I still want to, it's not a player vibe that I get from them, but I don't necessarily feel like this person is used to settling down or being committed. I feel like they're just kind of like, okay, we'll take it easy. We'll get maybe a little bit more of their personality will come through, but definitely this feeling right now of this time has gone by and they're still interested, and it's a little bit surprising to them. It's a little bit surprising to them that you still have kept their interest, because maybe they're used to moving on quickly, or they're used to just not feeling very intrigued by people. There are people in this world that are intriguing to a lot of people, but not necessarily to us. And so you find group one, this person finds you intriguing. They find you intriguing. Yeah, that's really nice, beautiful energy coming through. I'm sorry, I'm like waiting for the next card because I'm like, ooh, let's stay there for a minute. All right, reconsider. They've been reconsidering. This is the feeling. They've been reconsidering their heart space. They've been reconsidering, like, how do I want to think about this thing that I'm in with group one? And it is, with the sword coming in, it lets us know this is a thoughtful process for them. This get more information. They've taken their time. So if you've been like, what is the holdup? What is going on with group one? Why aren't they moving forward? They have been thinking this over. They have been watching you, observing you. They've been looking at your social media. They've been maybe even talking to people about you. And they've been talking about you. And they're also thinking about conversations that the two of you have had, or communications that the two of you have had. It might be like going back to a text message and kind of thinking, well, what did they mean by that? What did group one mean by that? This person's thinking about you a lot. This person is thinking about you a lot. All right, I have a couple more Angel Answers cards that are coming through, so let's let them come out. We have reconsider, no, and in the near future. Yeah, I feel like this person, what they're saying is that they've had this opportunity to maybe shift and say, you know what, I'm going to go all in, I'm going to commit, I'm going to, and they've held themselves back. They really wanted to wait and see. They wanted to be careful. They wanted to know that you're the one. You know, they wanted to know that you're the kind of person that they want to be with in any type of committed relationship. But in the near future, it's letting me know that they're coming to this point where they really are not going to be able to stop themselves. This Page of Wands, they're really going to want to engage with you in a new way. It does feel like a new way, by the way, Group 1. It doesn't feel like the same type of engagement that you've had. This Five of Cups in reverse, I feel like this person had their heart broken in the past, and it held them back from really feeling like they could open up their heart to someone. But look at all these cups, yeah. Let's go to the energy oracle cards and get more information for you. What are they feeling? I hope the sound is coming through really well. Oh my goodness. How many microphones have we been through? Okay, let's find out. More information, please, for Group 1. Yeah, they're imagining a future with you. They're imagining spending more time with you. If you're thinking, do they like me? Yeah, they like you. If you are here clicking on this reading and trusting this interpretation, they like you. Adjacent possibilities is very interesting. Let's see what's going on with this. Sorry, I'm in a different space. Okay, adjacent possibilities. Now, oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. The garden and the gate. Wow, this is really interesting. Okay, Group 1, what I'm understanding is that your person, again, I don't want to say they have other options. They have had other options in the past. And they more than likely will continue to have options. I feel like an option may have even presented to themselves. And I think it was that moment when they were like, well, this option that's presenting themselves to me is not as good as the option that's right in front of me. And maybe that's what's kind of triggered them into thinking, wow, this person is more than I thought they were. Because I could have taken this person up on their offer to spend some time with them, this other person. And they were like, nah, I don't think I want to do that. Because it wasn't an option for them. They didn't want to go there. They didn't want to spend time with somebody else. That feels new. There's this feeling of newness. There's a novelty. Like, wait, I don't want to spend time with a whole bunch of people. And it's like, no, I don't. Okay. Contract in reverse. Now that is very interesting. And the world in reverse. Why are my cards? Are my cards just upside down? Hold on. Okay, that's interesting. We're going to take that. My cards, I'm reading these cards. These cards, I'm actually not taking them in reverse. But Spirit wanted these in reverse. So we're going to leave them just like this. This contract is in reverse is they have not committed. This person is not a commitment person. A person that likes to be in committed relationships. They like to be free. They like to be able to do their own thing. They don't like to be tied down. And this adjacent possibilities, like for them, it's like having options was a safe way to be involved with people. And this is not what they're feeling now. This is not what they're feeling now. It's kind of like right now there's almost like a light being shown on the way that they've lived their life in the past. And there's no regret here. But it's just this curiosity about you. I feel like you probably have encountered a moment or two with this person where they were kind of observing you in like this curious way with this look on their face, like, who are you? Who are you, Group 1, you beautiful Group 1? Yeah, but go back to that moment because you might have thought in that moment that they were thinking like they're not interested in you, but it's the opposite. All right, Spirit, can you please give us more information about what Group 1's person is feeling? There is a noise in the background. Decrease. I like this. Decrease. I like this. Look at this. I knew I liked it. Letting go. Letting go is always a nice card. There are things about the way that they were things that they were holding on to in the past, hurt that they had been holding on to, that they're letting go of now. This is the 5 of Cups also. So this message is coming through twice for you, that it's like, all right, whatever it was that was really holding me back and preventing me from opening up my heart and committing to someone, I can start to let some of that go. Deserving. This is about their self-worth. This is about their sense of themselves. This isn't, finding you is about you, but them not being able to be committed was all about them. And it really was deep down this sense that maybe they didn't deserve to be happy. Maybe they didn't deserve to have somebody love them. And now they're like, maybe I do deserve this. And again, this is something that's kind of like seeping into their consciousness. It's coming up from deep below. This is an inner child being healed and feeling like they can interact more in a higher vibrational way, in a way that is more conscious and aware and bright. Okay, so yeah, there's an inner child here that's at work that has been kind of like wanting to be safe and protected and not really wanting to be vulnerable with people because people have hurt this person in the past. All right. But this is so beautiful that they're shifting from this. I love it. All right, let's continue. I I was focusing, and let's see what comes out because I might have to shuffle again. All right, I'm in the Moonology Manifestation cards. Believe in your good luck. I feel like you feel like good luck to them. You feel like, where did this... to them, you feel like a piece of good luck. A good luck charm. Maybe they even called you a good luck charm. Like, oh, you're my good luck charm. Maybe you went to a casino and you won money, or they bought a scratch-off ticket, or something happened that day that they met you and they were like, you must be my good luck charm. Did that happen, Group 1? Because I feel like for somebody here that absolutely did happen. But the sense of good luck is good fortune. Good fortune. And they're feeling like you are bringing good fortune not just to the way that their involvement with you, but also into their life. Like there's something in their life that's shifting and they're attributing it to you. They feel like this is happening because of you, and it very well could be happening because of you, Group 1. You might be an energy shifter. Are you an energy shifter, Group 1? If you are, welcome here. We're so glad to have you here. Bring it. All right, attuned to the divine, new moon in Pisces. Oh, yeah. So here we are again with this water. So your person also could be a water sign. Attuned to the divine. Let's spend a little bit more time here. And I know I was supposed to spend some time also with that curiosity thing, but I think that's been coming out. Wait, you're getting one more card here. Relax. I feel like this is advice for you, Group 1. Relax. And I was feeling this earlier. There's maybe this feeling like, is this person, have they texted today? What's going on with them? Can I trust them? I feel like right now it's telling you that there's a new moon cycle for you. This is a time, we have new moon. This is a time when you can start to make new plans for yourself, where you can start to believe that you can trust and be loved and and love, and have someone to love. I feel like you've been waiting for this for quite a long time. You've been on this journey waiting for your person, and this so far, I mean, we're not moving into the future, we're looking at just right now, but this person is like, they're making this effort to really turn their focus and attention to you. Attuned to the divine. I wanted to spend, you're getting another card here, hold on. Make time for self-love. Well, this makes sense, because the more that this person, see, this is the beautiful aspect of this reading. The more that this person upgrades their sense of themselves, their sense of their self-worth, they're going to be energetically looking to align with someone who's at that same level. So by you relaxing, group one, by you just trusting, that's going to raise your elevation. By you making time to love yourself and do things that make you feel good, dear group one, right now I have I'm sorry, I'm starting to stutter because there's this feeling of like, this feels absolutely wonderful. The more that you trust that all is well, group one, this is that vibration that you want to be at for this person or any person that you want to be involved with. Okay? So do all those things that make you feel good about yourself. Have fun. Enjoy life as much as you can. A lot of beautiful advice coming through for you. And now they're taking me into, if you two choose to be in a relationship together, Spirit is taking me into your relationship, and they're telling me this is not about just about the advice. So if you're already involved with this person, okay, this is not a new person, the two of you relax into this trust, relax into this feeling of knowing that you can take care of your inner children, you can take care of yourselves, and that you can take care of one another. And that's going to bring, it's going to spark some things. And now Spirit is bringing me back to this Page of Wands energy that I wanted to look at, this passion. So now they're elevating my energy, and they're taking me from that calm and peacefulness that I felt just a moment ago into this like vibrant, sexy, passionate, exciting type of feeling. Let's look at that. Okay, hold on. All right. Let's go. Spirit, I want to take a look at this passion piece. So show me where to go for this passion piece, please. All right. We want to go into Modern Witch. Your person's letting go of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that it's just time for it to go. It's just time. There is an aspect of time. They're bringing me back again to Metatron's cube here. There is an aspect of time that's very, very important. And I'm not quite, this is a general reading, but there is an aspect of time, something about something being delayed. It could be that the two of you were separated and are being brought back together now. There's an aspect of time that's very, very, this person has waited. That's time. There's an aspect of time that's, and the divine timing that here we're getting. So just know that, take that how it resonates for you. All right. King of Wands. Now, I just asked about passion, and then the King of Wands comes out, which is, the most passionate person. Look at this. And the Empress. This is a divine masculine, divine feminine energy, this balance of masculine and feminine. Again, this is not identity. This is the energies coming through. So it doesn't matter for masculine and feminine. It's like two powerhouses coming together. Now, be careful, because once you two kind of start to, either if you're already in a relationship and it's been this like slow motion kind of thing, or if you two have just met, just consider that your actual selves in this relationship are going to be quite fiery. You two are going to be people who know what you want to express what you want, aren't afraid of saying you want. There's a lot of self-expression coming through here. And there are going to be times when you're just not going to want to deal with one another because it's like both of you are pretty willful and strong. And it's like, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear about it. I know what I want. I know my life. I know I have plans. And they're like, I have plans and I know what I want. And the two of you are like, well, what about me? And the other person is like, what about me? And it's not selfish. You're just powerhouses. What can I say? You're coming through as powerhouses. You know, it's interesting because we've stepped into this powerhouse feeling. So they're showing me the two of you interacting, whereas, before it was like getting to this place. So the feeling that Spirit is showing me is that this is a good place for you two to be in. And it's just going to take some that yin yang energy, balancing that out a little bit. You know, one person willing to just be a little bit softer and let themselves be led, and the other person, and then at other times that person stepping up saying, okay, I'm going to lead a little bit, and that will work for the two of you. Look at this Two of Pentacles and coming into balance, because the two of you are, whatever you're doing in your life, you're doing it. I know that you're doing it, which means, work, career, finances. You two are people who you're doing startups, you're doing a pop-up, you are making things happen. And if you're just dreaming of these things, then these things are they're going to be starting to come into play for you. And you're going to have to balance all of this out. The two of you look very busy. You look like you have a lot of things on your plate, and you're going to have to make time. Here's that time thing coming in again. Spirit keeps showing me time. You two are going to have to figure out how to make time for one another, because it's going to be important to the relationship that you have this time for each other. And you two don't like to feel neglected. As busy as you are, you don't like to. As busy as you are, Group 1, you're like, wait, but you're still making time for me, right? Like, you don't want to be neglected. Absolutely not. Look at this Three of Cups. So yeah, there are going to be opportunities here for the two of you to really be able to celebrate, have fun, do things. You are two social creatures, and so having your friends around you, having family around you, and again, more things to balance, they're showing me here. But these are things that you definitely can balance. This King of Wands, they're not always very interested in that emotional side. So it's interesting that this representation of your person first came out with all these cups, and then they gave me a hint with this Page of Wands. They're like, wait, but there's more here for you to understand, for Group 1 to understand. And then they brought me, as we continued in this reading, to the King of Wands. So this is a person who's take charge, can handle things in their life, has a lot of ambition, passion, a strong work ethic, and sees you as very, very attractive to them. But they've had to work through some of their emotional crap. Okay, some of their emotional stuff. Okay, whew. Group 1, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you choosing this channel and this community. If you have not already, please like and or subscribe, and we will continue to be here and support one another and have fun with it. I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Hello, Group 2. Welcome, welcome. I'm so very glad to be here with you. If you did not listen to the intro, I know it's been a while since I posted, and I'm so very glad to be back with you. I am in a temporary location. I'm in transition, beautiful transition. And so hopefully audio is working well, video is working well, and I have a new microphone. So let me know if you can hear me better. I hope so. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's get started. This is How Are They Feeling? And you chose my gorgeous black obsidian ball completely into, oh, look, with this angle, you can see the core of it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. So we're going to start with the Rider-Waite-Smith pre-shuffled and then move into more tarot and oracle as guided. Now, if the camera angle looks weird once it's posted, this is temporary. Yeah, it might look a little bit weird. I did check this. Okay, so we're starting with the Two of Swords. What are they feeling? Hierophant. Now, I haven't seen my Hierophant in such a long time. And then the Queen of Swords. All right. Your person, it's like they had to, it's interesting. I'm getting this 2 and 2. This making a decision. I feel like at some point they were thinking about who they wanted to be with for the long term. And I feel like they were weighing the pros and cons. And their heart was invested in this decision. And it felt like, in some ways it's like, I'm not going to really, it's so strange. Okay, I'm going to start pulling cards as I'm saying this. I'm not going to move forward. Your person is not someone who, they like to deliberate. They like to do things carefully. They weigh their words carefully. They are maybe not very wordy in what they have to say. So they hold back when it comes to words. I'm getting two parts of their emotional selves. I'm seeing that on one hand, they're very, very sensitive people. They're very sensitive to your words and your actions, and maybe especially your words. So I would just, there's a little bit of advice coming through. Be very careful with your words. Words that you may not consider to be difficult or challenging might be to this person. All right. Now, so there's that aspect of them, but then there's also the aspect of them of not necessarily opening up. Now, this is what we're going to investigate, because moving from the Two of Swords to the Hierophant card, I feel like there is this shift. But it's like a change. I'm going to say change because, and I know shift and change are synonyms, but Spirit wants me to say change. So let's take a look at this. Loss. Yeah. Okay. And deception. Look at this. Now, it very much could be this person has not opened up their heart to you because they've been deceived in the past and they've experienced loss. And it's like, I want to make sure I don't do that again. This person, I feel like, is looking for marriage. This is the Hierophant card. This is a card where we're talking, this could be a very religious person or a person who just imagines themselves having a sacred union, a union that matters, that's committed, where two people are committed to one another. This person even might have been married in the past and was deceived in their marriage, but they still want to be married. They want to experience marriage again. All right, so we're still pulling from the Quantum Oracle. Look at this, Dark Thoughts. Look at these cards. Can you see this? Loss, deception, dark thoughts as their conscious reality. So in other words, this person has had to overcome quite a bit, and it's impacted really like their sense of joy and fun. Like, I don't feel like they have as much fun as they used to have. I feel like they're almost afraid of having fun because that would mean that they trust this person, their heart is open, and that's not really something. I feel, I almost see this person like retreating and sitting at home and watching a lot of like TV, streaming, just kind of like, what are you doing tonight? I'm going home and watching TV. Like, this is kind of what their world has been, just kind of like this, not really interacting with people too much, spending a lot of time by themselves, very much so. If this does not feel like your reading, you can certainly, my readings tend to unfold if you're new here. The reading is something that evolves over the course. Or you are absolutely always free to check out one of the other readings, or you can one of the other groups or one of the other readings on this channel. All right, the vast universe. Now this is a beautiful shift here, but notice that we're moving here from their events, like what's happened in their life, their consciousness, which is their dark thoughts, and then spirit, which is the vast universe. So this is an opening up. I was sensing here an opening up of spirit, and so now of their selves, and so this is being represented with the vast universe. Let's get a little bit more information, but you are getting one more quantum oracle card. The loving woman. Look at this. Look at this shift into the loving woman. Again, heart open, feeling free, feeling like things are working out for them in their favor, feeling like maybe you're change for them, like maybe you're the change. It's like something new has come into my life, and someone that I can appreciate is here. Don't worry about the identity of the person on the card, because what Spirit is representing here for you is that there is this idea that this person feels like a little more free with you. Oh, and like, okay, like maybe I can love. Maybe I can love. This is somewhat similar to group 1. Maybe I can love again. All right, let's continue. Group 2. Spirit, can you please talk to us more about group 2? Here we go. The garden and the gate. Oh, that is interesting. All right. So this is a person who's looking for commitment. This person is a monogamous person. They don't like playing around. They don't like dating. They're like, okay, you're my person. I'm done. Let's settle down. And so I think that they haven't been dating because they get serious really quickly. And if this person has already kind of quickly presented themselves to you as someone who wants to settle down and be serious with you, and you're like, is this what they want, or can I trust this? Yeah, this person is like, always ready to be with their person and always thinking like, where's my person? So I feel like there's this, it's very possible their parents have been married for a very long time, and they're like, I want what my parents have. I want that long-term commitment. I want to know that this is my person and I don't have to look elsewhere. And even better, this is the person I want to go out, I want to go through the world with. I want to be in life. I want to go through my life with this person. And not wanting to do it by themselves. Definitely not wanting to do it by themselves, for sure. Okay. Let's take a look at this Queen of Swords, because as I start to peek into the energy here, I'm not quite sure what Spirit wants us to know about this Queen of Swords. So, Spirit, if you could please. Swords. Just a moment. Yeah, okay. This is interesting. So I was getting the feeling before about their parents or grandparents, someone close to them where they feel connected to that type of committed relationship where they're using them as a role model. But I also think that one of these individuals, mother, grandmother, has a lot of influence over them. Or aunt, some woman here. This is not a third party situation. This is a maternal figure who is coming through in this reading, and this person it's like wanting their approval. But I'm going to continue with that because that's not the only message coming through, and that message isn't complete yet, but I need a little more time to figure out what Spirit's trying to communicate to me with this. All right. New location. This very much could mean that one or both of you would have to move to actually be together, or that someone is moving. Just in general, I feel like this is a move with a new location. Honoring your true feelings. Okay, so the two of you might be in some type of geographical separation. This might be a long distance romance. If that's the case, then it's like this matter of somebody feeling like they don't want the other person to move. Like the family saying, we don't want you to move to, we don't want you to move away. And this person, your person, is going to have to be true to themselves. They're going to have to say, well, this is for me. This is what's right for me. And that would mean being with you. Or, if you don't want this, it doesn't have to be you, but it could be you. But this person is in this process of really thinking about what they need to do, what's best for them. That's what they're thinking about, what's best for them. All right, let's go to the Lenormand deck. And if your person's already in the midst of a move, if they're planning a move, they're very excited about it. They're excited about this change. Change is coming through again with these butterflies, right? We talked about change already, and now you have butterflies flitting across this beautiful card. So there is this idea of change and transformation. Now Spirit's changing it to transformation. So this is actually something quite big. And this Guardian in a Gate is about change as well, as is the vast universe. So there is something here with this person making a big change in their life. And this could be, just you two taking things to a deeper level. This is what they want, though. They want someone who's, they want their ride or die. They want that person who's going to be with them. They're committed, their love, their person. This is what they want. Look at this, the bouquet. This is a romantic person. This, so they're feeling romantic. They're feeling like you're someone, this love that's growing. This love is growing in their heart for you. And it's almost like it's crowding out whatever past grievances, sorrow, loneliness. This love for you, this care for you, these feelings for you are crowding all of that out and really elevating their mood. So you make them feel young again. You make them feel bright again, where they really, with this dark thoughts, this is not where they've been. The stork. And the key. Okay. So it's interesting because they're showing me this key and they're showing me a house again. It would be interesting if, look at this, the heart coming through. Like you hold the key to their heart is what I'm seeing, which is very sweet. It's like they have this feeling that good things are on their way, right? It's this glass half full. This is a beautiful transition. This is glass half empty, loss, deception, dark thoughts, into the stork, the key, the heart. It's, with this change being represented here with the butterflies, the Hierophant, this commitment. This is a beautiful thing. Wow, it's almost like black and white. It's almost like, why is this so stark? It's like, I'm going to ask Spirit about this, because what Spirit's showing me is this shift. Spirit, what brought about this shift for our group? Let's see if we can get some more information about this. I'm going to go back to the healing with the fairies. This shift, let's find out more about what brought about this shift and their feelings. Okay, what about higher consciousness? Now this is really nice, because as we ask Spirit what brought about the shift, the change in their consciousness and their spirit, we get higher consciousness. And remember that the shift that was being shown to us here was from Spirit. So this person could have started some type of spirituality practice or returned to the spirituality practice, religious. I was getting this religious component before with the Hierophant. So maybe this person just started, a prayer regimen again. But this is feeling more connected. Feeling like they're part of the world, that they can be a part of the world, that all is well, that they have this sense of themselves, inner power, that they have this inner power, that people can't take away their power. They can't. Something helped them. Now this also could be this maternal figure. This could be conversations with the maternal figure guiding them. But they have a better sense of within, the internal, and their connection to source, to whatever their source is. So however they identify their inner source. So this is what they're feeling now. They're feeling more connected. They're feeling more clear about who they are, what they want, and just returning to themselves. I feel like they lost themselves, right? This loss was losing themselves. This, whatever this deception was, whatever this gosh, all these kind of like old-fashioned words are coming to mind when I say deception. It's really weird. Like trickery? I don't know why that word would come to mind. Maybe this person likes to study or read classical books. I'm not sure. But they have a better sense of themselves right now. They can see what they want. Follow your dreams. Yeah. Very good. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we can see that this person is someone who's committed. They have this sense of like wanting to be decisive, wanting to take control of their lives, wanting to bring love into their lives, wanting to open up their heart and feel love grow and move towards like locking it down. With this key they're showing me, like I want to lock this person down. I want them to be mine. I want this done deal to happen. Okay? Really sweet. All right. Let's go to Angel Answers and see what the Angel Answers wants to represent for us. This person, I feel, is someone who is a little bit regimented in their life. They like order. They like things to be in their place. They might even like a little bit of control in their lives, but they like to do things the right way. They like to be seen as someone who is in control of their lives for whatever reason. Okay. Improving health, that makes sense because this is good. This is not a healthy frame of mind. And so this improving health, I do feel like it's mental health is improving. So if they've been in a dark place, if they've been talking to you about, just like everything that could go wrong in a relationship or why they don't want to be involved with anyone, this mental status is being upgraded for them. Listen to your intuition, because this is what's happening with this higher consciousness. They're listening to their intuition. They're tuning in. They're tuning in. I even think like maybe they're watching videos on YouTube where it's kind of guiding them, maybe even relationship advice, something like that, that's helping them to see, oh, okay, I can be okay. Which is nice because sometimes obviously with social media you can go in really deep in the negative way. But this is not what this person is doing. They're going in wanting to be healed, wanting to feel better, wanting to kind of come back to their sense of themselves. Reconsider is coming through. Okay, let's work with this reconsider just a little bit. Let's work with this. What are they reconsidering here? Let's go to the star seed. Your person has a very interesting, this is so one of the things that's happening is that we did ask Spirit for right now. And so I'm not really seeing, this deception could have happened in the past. It could have happened recently, but it's like the feeling of this person is, I was deceived, I can trust. So it's like, almost like I was saying before, this black, white, one, then another. They're just representing this stark difference in this person's feelings. But that's what we're here for. We're here for clarity about what's going on with them, what's happening with them. All right. Okay. What are we talking about here? Okay, so this is the Star Keeper card coming through. Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor. Big picture thinking. Yeah, that makes sense. Visionary, inspired ideas. All right. It very much feels like your person is, now I want to know more about where this is coming from, because what it's showing is that, again, through whatever type of spiritual practice, religious practice, they've tuned in and they're getting guidance about, okay, you need to step out of this stuff. You need to look at the bigger picture. You need to stop thinking about this one event that happened and thinking this is your whole life. Someone cheated on you. Someone deceived you in some way. That's not everything. That's one thing. But I feel like they made this one thing everything. I feel like they forgot and this might even be in the relationship with you. That maybe something happened where you said something or did something that caused this person to feel like they were deceived. And it's like they were just so focused on that one thing. And they had to get over it. And they almost could not. They were just stuck. I'm surprised we didn't get stuck energy card coming out. But I feel like there's something in having to do with a spiritual practice, a religious practice, has helped them to take a step back, to see more of what's happening, to receive that feeling of good again. And that's a really beautiful thing, to feel like they can love again. I am starting to feel like this is with you more and more, group 2, but it might not be. But, it's with someone or something, but it does feel romantic. It feels like love-based. It doesn't feel like a trauma in the work, like they got fired or something. No, this feels like something in their love, in their heart. All right, so a little bit more. I'm going to go into the Moonology manifestation, because I do feel like this person's manifesting or beginning to manifest. Let's say that. It's like things are a vision for what they want is starting to come together. I do feel like they're going to have to make a decision about some things, about this relationship, about moving, about, committing, opening their heart. They're going to have to make this decision. But the decision is already in alignment with what they want. They want commitment. They want a marriage. They want their person. This is a monogamous person. Okay, hold on. Spirit's not ready. Remember, we're going with the Moonology manifestation cards. All right, we're getting at least 2 cards. Oh, unleash your kindest self is coming through. Be proud of yourself. Okay, that's it. 2 cards. First quarter moon in Capricorn, last quarter moon in Taurus. Capricorn and Taurus are very compatible. This person, I feel like this is a good person. I feel like and good is relative, and there's a judgment. When I say good, I mean this is a person who is kind to people. They do their best not to harm other people. They live a life where they are sensitive to others, kind to others, and this is a source of their pride, being honest, fair in the world, moral, ethical. This person prides themselves on this. And I feel like all of that kind came into question. Like, look what that got me. They went really deep in this deception piece. But they're returning back to that bigger picture, that sense of themselves and who they want to be in the world and how they want to relate to others. Oh, it feels like I can relax my shoulders. I feel like I'm relaxing a little bit. Like, okay. Like feeling really stressed, and then all of a sudden feeling like, okay, I'm okay. So this person is coming to a place where they just feel like they're okay, and that they can open up their heart. I mean, look at this. I love when this card comes up in a love reading because it's really quite clear about what's going on, especially with the key. So, and the key is unlocking the heart. Okay, they're unlocking their heart. Group 2. Whew. Group 2, thank you so much for being here for this reading. If this connected in any way, please like and or subscribe. If you've not already done so, please do so. And I hope to see you again soon. Please take care. Hello, wonderful Group 3. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you did not listen to the introduction, I have not posted for a while. I have been in transition, and I am here. So I have changed the microphone, and I'm in a temporary location, so I'm trying to make all of the audio, video, everything work for you all in this community. So I hope that everything goes well for you as you attempt to interact with this reading. Okay, so this is What Are They Feeling? You chose the orange selenite crystal, and let's get started. I'm just seeing something on my camera lens here, and I'm not even sure what that is, but I'm going to go. Okay, I see. It's my rubber band. All right, let's go. I'm so sorry. What are they feeling? We're going to start with the Rider-Waite-Smith pre-shuffled and then move into more tarot and oracle as guided. So we start with the 10 of Wands in reverse. What are they feeling? 10 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, feeling like just when they thought they were over it and done, that they're actually not. I feel like this person has conflicted feelings about something. They're really not sure how to feel about something, what to do about something. A lot of mixed emotions. So this person could have experienced something in this relationship where they heard something, they saw something that just made them feel unsafe, uncomfortable. They could also be just kind of talking to lots of different people about it, getting different people's perspectives, and a lot of people weighing in for some of you, for your person, and just kind of doing a lot of talking. But I think a lot of this is internal, where they're just really kind of thinking, like, all that I had kind of got through and made my way through, and now this happened. Hermit. I feel like they're feeling like they just want to be alone, that they just want to leave things. They just want to be left alone right now. I don't like this camera angle at all, Group 3. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for this camera angle. I feel like they want to be left alone, but I feel like they're also kind of like thinking about, okay, let me just think about this. Let me just figure things out. This is a person who definitely needs time and space on their own to be able to work through things. And this is what they're feeling right now, that here we go. And with the 4 of Cups, all these cards are representing that this person right now just really needs some time on their own to think, to feel. And they don't, maybe people have been weighing in and they don't want anyone weighing in. They don't want all this conflict, all these conflicting comments. Just leave me alone. That's what I'm hearing. I feel like they're a little bit frustrated. It's a little, and maybe even a little bit angry about all this conflict coming through. I'm feeling a little bit sick to my stomach. So there's definitely a feeling of this person is like, you know, this isn't me, and I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this right now. Maybe right now. I don't want to do this right now. Is what's coming through really strongly. Okay, let's continue. Discovery. The loving man. Oof. Family, friends, and guides. So this is the Quantum Oracle. I feel like this person is looking for their person. You know, they've been looking for their person for a while. They're looking for their person to love them. They've been looking forward to that person who's going to be, you know, the diamond in the rough, who's going to be that person who will give them everything that they need and that they want, and that maybe normally their friends are very supportive and helpful, and right now they're like, you know, for this moment right now, like maybe not, but they do rely on their family and friends. They do rely on their guidance and their intuition to help them, and they do have a lot of support on in the spiritual and the 5D to help them. So it's like, wow, okay. You know, I feel such sadness from this person. I'm going to go to healing with the fairies. I'm not feeling very bright when we tune into their feelings. It's like they're just waiting for their person. Where's my person? All right, Spirit, let's continue. Happily ever after. Yeah, they're looking for their happily ever after. They're looking for their dream person. They're looking for the person that will make them happy, that will make them the center of the other person's life, and or their life together to make that the central focus. Look at this quiet time and the Hermit. Quiet time in the Hermit. So it's like, okay, right now, you know what? Then if this is not going to be my happily ever after, then I just want to be on my own. I'm just going to do my own thing, because I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for, and if this isn't it, then this isn't it. And I'm just going to be on my own for a little while, and I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to spend some time in nature. I'm going to take more walks. I'm going to maybe go on that trip I've been thinking about, where, you know, that camping trip, or maybe just spend more time with my pets or pet, or anything that's, you know, just allows me to feel. I might do some gardening, just being outdoors, anything that allows me to just be alone in solitude and quiet. This person wants, I feel like they want to be alone. Now, if this does not feel like your reading, you can certainly check out one of the other groups or one of the other readings. Always take what's yours. And you can also state, because the readings often evolve. Our readings, my readings, often evolve. So stay and learn with us all. I always say we're all on this human journey, so we can always learn from one another. Okay. This person is discovering like the magic of nature. All right, the anchor. Let's see what's going to come through with the anchor, number 35, the book. Yeah, they're like, you know what? I'm just going to spend some time maybe reading on my own, just doing some things that I enjoy doing, learning about some things. Maybe I have a hobby. What grounds me? This is what this person is asking themselves. Like, what grounds me? What makes me happy? What makes me feel like, what gives me a sense of purpose in this world? And I'm going to spend some time doing that right now. This does not feel like this person is reaching out and in any love way. They know what they want. Yeah, it's almost like this feeling of like, you know what, if I need to sneak off and be by myself, then I'll do that. And because, you know, if everybody is doing what they need to do, then I need to do what I need to do. If this self-preservation is coming through, this feeling of needing to preserve themselves. This doesn't even feel like self-care. This feels more like self-preservation. Okay, let's get some more information for you. This person has a lot to give. They're a very loving person. They're a person who, you know, I can see that they want family, potentially to have a family life, children, that kind of thing, like that, the fairy tale. They want the fairy tale, and a healthy, stable relationship. And they're feeling right now that something, whatever, that they just need to, they're just feeling done. They're just feeling like they've had enough. Okay, 3 of Wands is coming through. We are in the Everyday Tarot. 3 of Wands, yeah, looking for that person to come through. The High Priestess, tuning into themselves, tuning into what they know, their intuition. Tuning into their intuition, just like, again, it's them refocusing themselves and saying, I know what I want. I know I have this really strong vision of the person that's right for me, and paying attention to that. Look at this, Justice. It's like they want what they deserve. They want what's fair to them. Like, I paid my dues. I've given what I'm supposed to have given, and now I'm waiting for my ship to come in. I'm waiting for my person to come in. I'm waiting for what again, that happily ever after, what everyone, that promise of marriage, that promise of happiness that this person feels like people get. They're looking for that for themselves. Okay. Now, this Ace of Pentacles is a shift in energy. So let's take a little time and see what Spirit wants us to know about this Ace of Pentacles coming through. I like it quite a bit. It's very interesting. I feel like there's a message coming through. I'm not sure if it's for you or for your person, but let's take a look. This person's a dreamer. They're a dreamer. This is a relatively solitary person. They could be a homebody. They like spending time at home. They maybe have a career that or a job where they spend lots of time by themselves. So maybe they work from home. This is someone who's very comfortable in their own skin. And even though they want a partner, they're like, but they are comfortable in their own skin. Okay. Ascended Masters coming through. I'm not surprised. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a message coming through for them, and this has been represented more than once. Ascended Masters and the Family, Friends, and Guides card is also messages from Spirit for them. So so let's spend a little time with this. This could be, no, I feel like it's them. I don't feel like this is you. We'll get. Sometimes the messages for you come through, as you know, but let's just continue. Victim mentality. I think because this is like, it's teetering on the edge. Like, they're right on the border between self-preservation, self-care that moves into self-preservation, that moves into victim mentality. So they're right on this edge, right on this border of like just about feeling like maybe a little bit of despair seeping into this. Okay, and look at this optimism. They're right between these two. They're right between right now. They're right between these two emotions, right on the border. I know this seems like these are extremities, and in many ways they are, right? Victim mentality and optimism. But I do feel like it's a border. It doesn't feel like they're at these two opposite ends. Like they haven't traveled down that path of feeling sorry for themselves all the way, and they haven't traveled down the path of feeling optimistic. They're right at this border where it's like, okay, I can, I'm right here, and I can teeter into optimism. Yeah. They can move just a little bit more into optimism. Because I'd like to, there's not much here about, now this could be all related to you in whichever way that makes sense for you, but I'm going to ask Spirit, because this is all about them and how they're feeling, and it's not, I don't see it being directed at you. So let me just kind of ask Spirit if we can get some information about how Group 3 is feeling about, how they group three's person is feeling about group three. Okay. How their person is feeling about them. Okay. 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. I feel like everything that had been moving forward on the right track has been derailed. In reverse. I said that before. Did I say that before? 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Maybe that was in group 2. But this feeling like you were on the right track, and now things are, no. The 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords in this deck especially, like she is like at this place where she is just healing, getting over things, working things through, again, spending time alone, and working through some difficult thoughts. The Chariot is coming through, which is really nice. The Chariot is about change and movement. Things may be coming to a little bit more balance. So I do feel like, look at this optimism. I feel like the message ultimately with this person is like they are going to be moving into a place where they feel a little bit more empowered, like more like themselves, more optimistic. But this isn't really where they are at this present moment. Queen of Wands. Wow, look at that. So this person is normally someone who is fierce, a go-getter, takes care of things, very psychic, very intuitive. I think you have probably experienced this person's intuition in some way where you're like, oh, how did you know that? That kind of thing. They're going to be moving back into that, but maybe not so much yet. This person does like to, they might have gardened in some past, or they just have a green thumb. They could have plants that they take care of. They could grow vegetables. They might have like a community garden plot that they take care of. I'm getting the plant pieces coming through, has come through a couple of times. So there's someone here whose person is very much connected to the dirt and earth and putting their hands into the dirt in some way. Success. Look at this. Look at this. Now, look how the reading has evolved. We've moved from 9 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse. And then as we work our way through the reading, we come to success. We come to the Chariot, optimism, and success. Okay. I'm going to ask and remain positive. Look at this. Optimistic, remain positive. Very consistent message coming through about your person, group 3. So this is them coming back to this feeling. This is them stepping into this positivity and their better sense of what they want now. I had asked this, they're reminding me about you. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if this person is moving on from you, or if this person is just coming back to themselves and feeling positive. There's this, I have to be honest with you, it just does not necessarily feel like they are moving forward with you in particular. I'm not getting that from this reading at this moment. Don't forget, this is for right now. I want to just clarify. I'm going to go back to the Quantum Oracle. Let me get some more information about success and remain positive. Is this about group 3, or is this about just their life in general? Can we just get a little more information about this, please, Spirit? I see that. Thank you. It's very beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Courage. Yeah, look at this. Being positive, thinking about success, being optimistic. Courage. This is a very clear message. This is them in that high vibrational field, feeling grateful, expressing words of gratitude, looking on the bright side of things. This is what they're feeling. They want to look on the bright side. Group 3, sometimes the readings go, and I will continue, but Spirit wants this is the message that Spirit wants to communicate. So although this reading's a little bit shorter, I'm going to stop it right here, because Spirit is letting us know for your person here that this is what they're feeling, that they're going to spend some time on their own, and as they do so, as they're spending time on their own, they're stepping into positivity, feeling courageous, feeling grateful, feeling optimistic. It's quite a clear reading, and so I'm going to stop right there. All right, don't forget, this is right now. So the beautiful thing about right now readings is that you can check in again in a day, a week, a month, and see where they are at that point. All right, group 3, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you choosing this channel and this community. I hope that this reading was helpful to you. If it was, please like and or subscribe. And I hope to see you again very soon. Please take care.